Welcome to the MMA show. I'm the Muscle Mole.
Master Wang!
Joey Lawrence.
Fight Joey Lawrence for the day, and it's UFC Sweden.
UFC on fuel. First fight in that card, Alexander Gustafsson versus Thiago Silva. Supposed to be a little nog, pulled out. Silva stepped in his place. Hope he sorted his pee problem out. Master Wang, tell me what's going to happen in Sweden.
What's going to happen in Sweden is you're going to have a big Swedish guy with a Swedish home crowd. He's coming in against a crazy Brazilian, now trains in Florida, with a guy called Conan Silveira. He's the head coach down there that he trains with. He's good, he's strong, he keeps on saying my striking is not the way forward. It's all about my ground game. This is Thiago Silva saying, you know, I've been doing jiu-jitsu since I was 9.
He's a BJJ black belt, but he doesn't use it often. He only really uses it to sweep and get back to his feet. His style is aggressive striker. Gustafsson, big, tall, long guy, likes to set up his range with his striking. Although he's only had 6 UFC fights and only really fought one striker, the rest have generally all been grapplers. So I think he's really going to struggle with a really aggressive, hard-nosed striker. So for that reason, I'm going to say Thiago Silva, upset, knockout. They're really building this guy towards...
Thiago Silva, he's been in there with a couple of good guys. He's held his own. He was found to be taking the drugs.
Or he wasn't found because he used the animal piercing.
Who knows with that good stuff, but all I know is he's hardy, he's got great jiu-jitsu. I'm going to go for the Brazilian. Unfortunately, I hope the Swedish guy wins, but we'll be there to see that live in UFC Sweden, and we'll be tweeting that. So check
Thiago Silva.
Thiago Silva.
Word from our sponsors.
Next fight, oh yeah!
Okay, next fight in Sweden, Brian Stann versus Alessio Sakara. Master Wang, what's going to happen?
I think it's going to be fantastic to see Brian Stann, an all-American superhero, fight not in America. Alessio Sakara from Italy, Sweden. He's going to have the European crowd behind. The crowd are going to be cheering for the crazy Roman centurion warrior. And I think Sakara, with his beard and his crisp boxing, is going to win.
Do you think Brian Stann, the US military, will turn up late that they did the last time they were in Europe? Anyway, the way I see it, this fight's been set up for Brian Stann to win it. He lost his last fight. Obviously they'd been building pretty heavily on the American heroes, you were saying. He lost his fight, so I see them try to rebuild him with an easy fight in Alessio Sakara. Alessio Sakara struggles with hard-nosed, hard-hitting strikers. Lieben, Houston Alexander, these guys have all put him away. Stan on the other hand struggles with wrestlers. You look at Chael Sonnen and Phil Davis, that's where he gets caught out. So they've given him a striker, they've put somebody in front of him whose chin, no suspect, but he does struggle against hard hitting guys.
He's a good boxing pedigree, he's got a good boxing background.
He's had problems with cutting weight and everything in the past, obviously. He's looked quite frail at times. So for that reason I'm saying Brian Stann, KO.
Alessio Sakara all the way.
So tattoos for you, innit?
No, he's a Roman warrior and he's a European. Let's smash him. Let's do it.
Brian
Sakara. Boom.
Okay, word from our sponsors.
Hey man, where did you get that great t-shirt?
Why, www.countrymansfist.com. Get yours there.
Fantastic t-shirts, check that stuff out. Get yourself a sorted Beefy CP t-shirt as well.
That's bargain basement stuff. Okay, moving on to the next fight. It's Paulo Thiago versus, I'm going to have to try and read this, Sayar Bahala. I'm sure that's pronounced. So
I'll talk about Thiago and
as you can see, we know chuff all about this guy, so let's see what we can do. Okay, how's that fight playing out, Master Wang?
I've absolutely not a clue about the other guy. Thiago is obviously, you know, he's elite police, military police. You know, when the police can't take it, they call him. You know what I mean?
I actually tipped this guy as the next welterweight champion.
I remember that.
He fell away out my mouth too soon.
He's good, he's strong, he has a full hangway, he's got nerves of steel, he's got huge ears.
He's not cost checkout, which is awesome.
I think he's phenomenal. It's very hard to put him away.
For me, this is going to be all about grappling and ground game. He's a black belt in judo and BJJ. That's Paulo Thiago. The other guy, he's Afghan originally, but he spent most of his life in Holland training. Most of his wins are by knockout. Most of his losses are by submission. So based on that, I'm going to say Paulo Thiago by grappling.
Okay, I want to see Paul Diago, but I'm going to go for Afghan Dutch brother via low kick. Yeah. So,
okay, hit up us on the Facebook and the Twitter. We want you to subscribe.
That's on YouTube as well. Check us out. Just remember these things. You want to agree, disagree, communicate with us, talk with us on Twitter at MMA_show, on Facebook at Facebook, the MMA show, and the exact same with YouTube. But check us all out on Facebook, so there are links underneath. Brilliant. Bobby Dazzler. We're from Scotland. This is not Klingon. Goodbye. See you in Sweden. We're going to eat some plop chocolate just for you.